Hmm.
Let's see.
It could be a potato.
I started it. Should be going. Hopefully. Tell me it started.
Banana.
Did you say banana?
Yes.
Why?
I assistant Treya is doing a stream with a banana suit.
Hello.
Hi. Say that again, Blue.
Assistant Treya doing a stream with a banana costume.
Okay.
Can you hear
Yes.
this noise in the background?
The Angie typing.
No, Pokemon. It's a route. It's just on my
Oh.
DS. I have the volume a little up. Can you hear that?
I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything, Blue?
Okay.
I'm deaf.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
that's good. Then I'll keep it on.
Alright. Continuing Nagakura's route where we left off of treating his injured hand.
All right.
He
What
was.
he doing?
It's Star
He
Wars all over again.
Okay. He was fighting, and he kept fighting with this bloody fucking cut in his hand. Apparently, he didn't feel anything.
That's Star Wars. Come on.
Really.
Oh my god.
So we treated him. Okay, we treated him, and he liked it.
Of course he's going to like that.
Why?
I mean, if a girl healed your hand, it would be nice.
We had to force him, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, this is nothing. You don't have to worry about me. No, bitch, we're healing your hand. Uh,
そうかそこまで言うなら
Really good idea.
悪いがちょっと見てくれるか
Nagakura gingerly approached the staircase to sit, lifting his bloody left hand to me. Which actually, the real Nagakura actually did get his hand injured, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Good idea. I should do that.
Fuck.
Look at you. This is a pretty bad injury. How were you able to fight with this?
戦っている時は気にならねえもんさ
I want to see how bad the injury is. This might hurt a little, but I'll be gentle, okay?
そんなことが全然構わねえぜ存分に
What was that about being fine, Nagakura?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I don't think it hit the bone, so let's treat this thoroughly when we get back. I cut a piece of my handkerchief and wrapped it around Nagakura's left hand. That is a very bloody left hand.
Damn.
This is all I can do for the time being. Sorry.
ありがとよ君が豚書に連れてこられた時いろいろと疑っちまったよななのにずっと豚書にいてくれて
I'm gonna do
こん
something
な
cheap.
戦場にまで勇気を出してきてくれた
Eh?
I'm trading over a starter
Oh.
from my Pokemon Heart Gold complete file to my Soul Silver
Uh-huh.
to use.
Okay.
Wait, you're kidding me, right?
Uh-oh.
It just said
Well-
the data could not be. What? Okay, no, it loaded. It loaded. It was just weird glitch.
What the fuck? Alright, continuing on.
本当にありがてえと思うぜこれからもよろしく頼むな
Thank you. Thank you. That means a
So-
lot to me. Yes? Was somebody gonna say something?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I say sorry because I was coughing.
Okay. Ah. Right back at you, Nagakura. That was sweet coming from him. Finally, the sun rose from the black sky. The raid itself had lasted only 2 hours. But for me, at least, it had felt far longer. There had been 20 Imperial nationalists at the Ikedain. The Shinsengumi had killed 7 Ronin and injured 4 more. I learned later that, with the help of the Aizu domain and the Kyoto Judiciary Commissioner, they arrested 23 people. The owner of Ikedain had also been arrested for trying to help the Chosu rebels escape. The Shinsengumi had won an incredible victory, fighting against superior members in enemy territory, but they paid dearly for it. Okuta had taken a blow to the chest and lost consciousness. Heisuke had been cut on the forehead, and the bleeding refused to stop. Nagakura had injured his left hand. One of the Shinsengumi soldiers lost his life at the inn's rear entrance, and 2 others were severely injured there as well. It hadn't seemed likely that they would survive. The Kyoto military and judiciary commissioners also fought the Chosu Ronin. Bleh. With the successful resolution of the Battle of Ikedain, the Shinsengumi had, at last, made a name for themselves. It looked as though the peace in Kyoto had been protected. Never could I have imagined that the ultimate result of their victory would be... something.
Something.
I have chips.
You have chips?
I have chips and minimum.
Oh my god. You know, my dad bought me this random Doritos stuff. So apparently, I think like there's like regular Doritos and there's extremely spicy Doritos. So I think I was thinking, damn, I'll save this for the challenge.
Oh god. That challenge is never gonna come.
I don't give a damn, it's going to come.
End of July 1864. Weeks passed since the Battle of the Ikedain. In the meantime, the Shinsengumi grew stricter during their rounds to arrest the numerous outlaw Ronin that escaped from the Ikedain. Rumors surfaced of extremists who were plotting to exact revenge on the Shinsengumi. Additionally, there were also problems occurring with warriors spanning from other domains, making things tense around the headquarters. Things were finally settling down. We're just sweeping. As a result of my efforts during the battle, they grew more encouraging of my involvement. The Shinsengumi allowed me to sweep the area in front of the headquarters on my own. One day, I was cleaning the courtyard with a broom when I heard gentle footsteps approaching me.
すみません。こちらが新選組の屯所ですか?
Oh, yes. The voice came from behind me, so I was caught off guard when answering.
君は?
Huh? Hijikata somehow showed up suddenly. Because he has some sort of fucking detector. Oh, Hijikata, this man is... Before I could finish my sentence, the man ran towards Hijikata.
あ、やっぱりトシさん。八郎です。お久しぶりです。
Look, at some point we're going to get to Eva, but it's not today.
Oh my god.
We will get to him. I want to see how his story actually ends. I've only done half of it.
おめえは八郎か。なんだってこんなところにいるんだ。
When Hijikata realized who it was, his eyes grew wide. Such as his sprite suggests.
驚きました。 幕命で教視察に来てるんです。それより新選組って本当にトシさんたちのことだったんですね。
I didn't think of that.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was just thinking of something. I'm gonna catch a level 5 Pikachu and trade it.
No!
この目で見るまでは信じられなかったけど、おめでとうございます。本当に侍になれたんですね。
おい、冷やかすなよ。まだ扱いは浪人と同じなんだからよ。
でも侍になりたいって夢が叶ったじゃないですか。
冷やかすなって言ってんだろ。
いいえ、江戸じゃ泣く子も黙る新選組といったらとても有名なんですよ。それに池田屋の話も聞いています。皆さんとてもご活躍だったみたいですね。
ま、ぼちぼちってところだ。
How very unlike Hijikata, actually blushing at a compliment. Judging from their conversation, it appeared that this gentleman had come to visit Hijikata. The rhythm of their repertoire... Is there repertoire? I just made that up. Or rapport, I guess it is.
Yeah, it is repertoire.
Yeah.
Wait. No. Is that even a word?
You guys have access to the internet. I don't at the moment.
Blue, why don't you look it up? I'm in the middle of something. Sorry, but
I'm in the middle of homework, man. I'm doing maths.
We'll figure it
Fair
out
enough.
later. We'll figure it
we'll
out
figure
later.
it out later.
Yeah, this word appears later anyway, so. Once I verified their conversation had come to a halt, I mustered the courage to speak to Hijikata. Hijikata, may I ask who this is? As they're sloshing somewhere in the background.
Slushing.
I heard noises.
そうか。
Oh, did you hear noises?
初めてだ。
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm drinking something.
Oh.
まだ名乗っていませんでしたね。僕、伊庭八郎と言います。幕府直参旗本で大番士奥詰役を務めています。
Oh.
That stupid guy.
What happened?
I'm looking for my fucking guide for these fucking problems. God damn it.
Is it math?
Yes. Well, it's calculus.
Still math. It's still math.
Math with a bunch of fucking graphs. I'm already tired of this shit.
Oh god. Do not talk to me about math. I understand nothing of it, so therefore I cannot help you in any way.
I'm
It's
kind of
okay.
like that too.
My brain doesn't understand math. I barely understand distances and measurements and heights.
Jesus. It's okay.
Okay.
I can always ask Ricky for help.
Was that the project you were talking about, or was there something else?
Oh no, well, it's also a project of calculus, but it just, let's say I gave him a bribe.
Oh,
It's like, okay, I'll do it for you. The problem is the bitch hasn't done the thing.
And you
What
trust him
else?
to do that because...
Well, let's say that he really wants that favor, so I'm like, okay,
But he hasn't done it yet.
no,
Is there a due date on that?
tomorrow.
What is your brother doing right now?
I think he's probably on the gym, knowing him.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
That project ain't getting done, I think.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You should have done it yourself.
I did half of it. I was like, hey, just fucking complete this thing.
Oh, so you did half of it.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm thinking. Guys, should I trade over my Pikachu or C-Dot to use?
Pika. Pika.
I mean, it does have a good nature. It's got speed up, defense lowered.
Rules of night.
What?
Oh, it has speed up and defense down for nature.
You can do it. Anyway. Oh, I'm Chizuru Yukimura.
改めてよろしくお願いします。
Oh yeah, you gave that character that name, or is that already came assigned?
Technically, you can name Yukimura whatever first name you want. It's always going to be Yukimura as the last name. But by default, her name is Chizuru. And if you keep it as Chizuru, at least for the second game that completes the story, the characters will say Chizuru.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they don't in this game, though.
So you want to hear them say Chizuru?
Yeah. I don't know if they did in the original, though. I mean, I'll find out, because I have it on my 3DS. So at some point when I go through it again, I'll get to see, did they just removed it entirely, or was it just never a thing and just kept until the personal stories, or what? Anyway.
And I can't.
Yes, I'm done with this shit.
Ooh.
Fuck
Yay.
my head.
Speed on.
Okay, let me look that word. Report. Let's see
Report?
what the fuck is
I don't. Anyway.
report. A close and harmonious relationship in which the people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well. Okay, now we see. So basically, like friendship, basically.
Yeah. But how do you say it?
Let's see. Google
Poor.
rapport.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if you can hear that.
Yeah.
Rapport.
Rapport. Why did I
No,
want to
you
say?
can-
Why do I
that's fine.
really want to say repertoire though?
Well, they kind of sound similar.
What is? Yeah. Oh yes. Nice
Yes,
to meet you too. Ugh. As soon as Iba and I finished our introductions, Hijikata was inclined to get us indoors.
まあ立ち話もなんだ。中に入ってくれ。
Inside we go.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. I took tea to the two in the hall. Hijikata told me to remain there, so I decided to listen in. Because again, there's nothing else I can really do.
今日に来たのは奥詰めの仕事ってわけか。随分と出世したみてえだな。
And Okuzume? I listened intently but subtly since I was unfamiliar with the contents of their conversation.
奥詰めってのはな、将軍の身辺を守る奴らのことだ。
Oh, wow! I'm honored to meet such a man.
いえいえ、そんなことありません。父の仕事の縁でたまたまなんです。
I heard a Pokemon Center.
Oh, so you can hear it. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
turn it down. There you go. I didn't turn it off, but I
Thank
turned
you.
it down. Probably won't be able to hear it.
But with that, what? Bleh. What would bring a man of his stature here, Hijikata? This meant Iba was someone who worked directly with the Shogun. What an honor. It made no sense why he would interact with the Shinsengumi or why he had business with us.
お前の考えてることはわかるぜ。なんで俺と知り合いかってことだろ
I did my best to nod without offending him.
う。こいつはな、旗本であると同時に江戸じゃ4本指に入る道場の一つ、 新行東流伊庭道場の跡取り息子だ。その伊庭道場と俺たちがいた道場とはそこそこ交流があってな。そんな
I really want to say some particular words about these two and about Eva specifically, but I can't. We're not on his route.
ええ、そうなんです。だからトシさんたちがいる今日に来ることになってとても楽しみにしていたんです。
勝手に喜んでる。だが覚えとけよ。今日はそんなに楽しいところじゃねえからな。
はい、肝に銘じておきます。でもそんなに危険なのに女の子でも大使が務まるんですか？
Iba glanced at me when he asked this question before looking to Hijikata. Oh no, he found out.
Oh
I gasped and cupped my hands over my mouth, and Hijikata's eyes darted towards me sternly. It would seem Iba picked up on the fact that I was female, judging by their interaction.
もしかして秘密だったんですか？
Yep, that was supposed to be a secret, Iba. Sorry.
no. Oh my.
I didn't want to confirm any answers, so I stared towards the mat underneath me without speaking.
こいつはちょいと訳ありで預かってて、表向きは男ってことになってる。新選組でも一部の奴らしか知らないことだ。だからここでも下手なことを口にしないで。
わかりました。トシさんがそう言うなら守りますよ。
Iba drew Hijikata in closer in a jovial manner, and Hijikata blushed at the notion. Hijikata is normally really uptight, so seeing him behave this way was startling. I had a lingering suspicion that Hijikata was actually enjoying himself. All of the commotion must have alerted the captains because they popped up from nowhere. They just came out of the woodwork, really.
Oh my god.
おいおい、八郎じゃねえか。
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. Nothing.
Ah.
I was just saying no.
聞いたことがあ
I
る
did the
声だと思
Pikachu
ったら
though.
お前だったのか。
The trade.
Big.
Pika!
新八さん、原田さん、それに皆さんもお久しぶりです。
そうか、お前も今日に来たのか。武者修行か、それとも狂犬物か。
なわけねえし、お偉いさんの護衛とか視察なんだろ。
Gee, don't, down, noon, she, don't.
Eh?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Hmm.
まあ、はい、そういうところです。
あんたが今日に来るとなると、それなりの職務に就いたということか。
Iba nodded plainly in response.
ふーん、君も今日に来たんだ。ま、死なない程度に気をつけなよ。
Shush, Okita.
助言ありがとう。覚えておきます。
じゃあ今度飲みに行くか。なんなら今からでもいいんだぜ。
Each of the captains surrounded Iba and exchanged words. Most of all, Iba seemed lost in the amount of fun he had while conversing with everyone. I guess he really knew everyone back in Edo. Hijikata watched their interaction with warmth in his eyes and muttered.
あいつは旗本で伊庭道場の跡取り息子のくせに何が気に入ったのか知らねえが俺たちとつるみやがってな。
He seemed to be especially fond of Hijikata, though. But I couldn't dare say that.
まあちょっとした顔なじみだ。訪ねてきたら中に通してやってくれ。
Understood. Before we knew it, evening had come and Iba told us it was time for him to depart.
それじゃあまたね。
Hmm. His face seemed reluctant, if not a little forlorn. Forlorn. Ugh.
Well,
Forlorn.
well.
He left the compound. I stared him in as he walked into the distance until his small figure was removed from my eyes. Iba was a mysterious person. Even if he was someone very important in upper class, he acted with integrity and kindness, commanding a lot of respect from the captains of the Shinsengumi. I did not think there was a samurai like him in the shogunate. It's now August. I'm just looking at the guide. It's a lot of the same options.
Praise the
Huh?
oh, praise the mighty guy.
Oh, praise the mighty guide. Nagakura is a little bit similar to Kazuma right now after this. After the fight at the inn, I was able to leave the compound much more often. I suppose after what I'd done, Hichikata thought I earned a little more trust. I didn't feel like I did anything extraordinary, but I wasn't about to look a gift horse in the mouth.
I thought that said just a horse in the mouth, and I was like, with no contact.
What?
I was like,
Okay. I was genuinely happy that the man Hijikata approved of me. On this particular day, I was on a patrol with Harada in the 10th Division. Excuse me, Harada? The Shinsengumi is out patrolling day and night, right? But what exactly is it that you do? Most of the men in the Shinsengumi were intimidating, death-dealing titans, but Harada was a rare exception, warm and friendly. That he is. The next part has so many fucking counters for just Harada alone, I swear.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
ピンからキリまで大小様々だな。筋切りや追いはぎはもちろん、食い逃げも捕まえるし、喧嘩も止める。
People who don't pay for food?
商家を脅して金を奪おうとする奴らも、俺ら新選組が取り締まってるよ。
It wasn't really the answer I'd expected. I guess the Shinsengumi's job is closer to a magistrate's than I thought. Thinking back, I remembered how excited they were during the raid. What they did at the end was far more intense than their day-to-day work. A little further down the road, a couple of men in Shinsengumi blues were waving at us. Nagakura! I guess our separate rounds brought us to the same spot.
Yo! Oyaji-san no jouhou, nanka te ni haitta ka?
No, nothing today.
暗い顔すんなって。今日がダメでも明日がある。そうだろ?
You're right. There was something contagious about his optimism. Because it's Nagakura.
で、新八、そっちはどうだ？何か異常でもあったか？
いや、なんも。けど、やっぱり町人たちの様子がせわしねえな。
I hadn't noticed it before, but he was right. They were acting strange, almost nervous. It looks like they're getting ready to move.
ああ、戦火に巻き込まれる前に今日から避難し始めてるってとこか。
What? War? There wasn't a war, was there?
そういや、まだ教えていなかったな。長州の奴らが今日に集まってきてんだよ。その関係で、俺らも警戒強化中ってわけだ。
池田屋の件で長州を怒らせちまったからな。あいつらの仲間から犠牲が出ちまったし、黙ってられないんだろうよ。
Were the Chosu going to try something again?
さあな。 まだはっきりしたことはわからね
どっちにせよ、俺たちは俺たちの仕事をする。長州の連中が今日に来ても追い返すだけさ。
They accepted their situation and never complained. I had a good deal of respect for Harada and Nagakura.
え。長州と戦が。もしかすると近いうちに上から出動命令が出るかもしれねえな。
So you think the Aizu will give you all orders?
ああ、正式に幕府の一部隊として参加することになるかもな。
そんな機会めったにないからな。せっかくだからお前も出てみるか。
What? I was perplexed by his sudden invitation. Does this mean I could march as a member of the Shinsengumi? It seemed rather inappropriate for me to ask to participate just for curiosity's sake. Still, I very much hope to be helpful in some way. Could I, perhaps, do something like what I'd done at the Ikeda Inn? However, there's also the chance that I become a hindrance as opposed to helping them out. I want to go! My mind was made up. I want to go. My mind was made up. I nodded to Harada. I want to help. I would like to participate and help in some way.
お前の気持ちよくわかったぜ。もしその時が来たら、お前も参加できるよう俺も応援してやるよ。
Several days later. Excuse me. I carefully lifted the serving platter with tea for the captains and made my way to the common room.
すまねえな。ありがとうよ。
すまねえな。そうやってるとまるで故障みたいだな。
I mean, well, I was a page as far as everyone knew. The thought I'd correct him crossed my mind, but instead I stayed silent as I passed the tea out.
ありがとう、雪村君。すまないね。こんな仕事まで頼んでしまって。
Oh, it's nothing. After all, I am Hijikata's page. We're just gonna drill that into our heads forever.
Oh my god.
I spoke barely above a whisper, but Inoue smiled and nodded at me. Okuta took a sip of his tea and a mild grimace flickered across his face. Is something wrong with the tea?
ちょっとぬるいかな。人数分のお茶を用意してぬるくなったんだね。君らしいって言えば君らしいけど。
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'll make a new batch right now.
いいって。俺ぬるい方が好きだな。すぐに飲めるし。なあ、はじめくん。
うん、そうだな。こうも暑い日にはぬるめの茶もいいかもしれん。
It was silent for a second before the door slid open and Kondo arrived with a stern look upon his face.
会津藩から正式な要請が下った。ただいまより我ら新選組は総員出陣の準備を開始する。
Oh no, if I press this button, that loud sound effect is gonna appear, isn't it?
What?
Let me press the button. Yep.
Why not? Do it.
It's still loud. It's still loud.
Oh my god.
ついに会津藩も我らの働きをお認めくださったのだな。
He looked just as happy with the news as the rest of them. Apparently, getting orders directly from the Aizu domain was an occasion for some excitement. Hijikata, however, was the lone exception.
はしゃいでる暇はねえんだ。てめえら、とっとと準備しやがれ。長州の奴らはとっくに今日に来てるんだ。俺たちが遅れてどうする。
As Hijikata rebuked the men, the warriors all scattered sequentially to their stations. When it was only the captains and myself remaining in the room, Hijikata vented.
たくてめえの尻に火がついてから俺らを召喚しても後手だろうがよ。
Thinking back to what happened at Ikeda Inn, while the Shinsengumi were fighting hard, the Aizu domain was elsewhere and came strolling in way later at the scene. Remembering that incident, I felt like I can understand Hijikata at least to some extent.
沖田君と東堂君は豚書で待機してください。不服でしょうが私もご一緒しますので。池田屋での負傷が癒えていないように私の腕も思うように動きませんか。
He rubbed his left arm absently and looked away.
傷が治っていないわけじゃないですけどね、僕の場合。でも確かに本調子じゃないかな。休んでいろって言うなら休みますけど。
俺だって別に大した怪我じゃないけどさ、近藤さんたちが過保護すぎるんだって。
Okita acted as if he didn't hear Sanan at all while Heisuke pouted.
大した怪我じゃないとか嘘つくなよ。昨日も傷口に薬を塗られて悲鳴上げてただろ。
うわ、そういうこと言う。佐野さんは武士の情けとかないの？
だが悲鳴上げたってのは本当なんだろうなあ。
ちょっとそういうこと聞くなって。黙っててくれたっていいだろ。
He glanced sideways at me. Ah, haha. But, Heisuke, it's true that your injury hasn't recovered. His bangs hit the scar rather well, but it still looked painful. Nagakura broke the awkward silence.
そういえば、もし新選組が出陣することになったら、一緒に参加したいとか言ってたよな。
Ah, no. Even though I told Hanada that I was into the idea of joining them, it still seemed a little risky.
おお、そうだな。こんな機会は二度とないかもしれん。
For some reason, Kondo was easy to convince. As always. I wasn't expecting him to be so easily swayed.
そいつが行くなら俺も行った方がいいんじゃないか？
怪我が治ってねえんだろ。豚書で留守番をしてろって。
よかったじゃねえか。
Are you sure it'll be alright? Hijikata and San sided the side of my reservations, which was understandable.
今度も無事で済む保証はねえんだ。お前は豚書でおとなしくしてろ。
君は新選組の足を引っ張るつもりですか？遊びで同行していいものではありませんよ。
三男総長、それは彼女が迷惑をかけなければ同行を許可するという意味の発言ですか？
I blinked. Saito? Standing up for me? That's rare.
Oh my god.
Sanan-san seemed nearly as surprised as I was.
まさか斉藤君まで彼女を参加させたいというつもりですか？
Saito simply shrugged.
彼女は池田屋事件において我々新選組の助けとなりました。働きのみを評価するのであれば一概に足手まといとも言えないかと。
Never in a million years would I have imagined that Saito might have a word of praise for me. My eyes grew wide with elation, and Kondo nodded in agreement.
よし、わかった。君の参加に関しては俺が全責任を持とう。もちろん同行を希望するのであればだが。
Sana still didn't seem convinced. I looked around the room until my eyes met Okita's.
戦場に行くんだって分かってるなら、あとは君の好きにすればいいと思うよ。
It looked like I wasn't about to get any help from Okita, who looked nonplussed either way. Perhaps I'd be able to help them out, like I had during the Battle of Ikeda Inn. I nodded. Yes, I would like to participate. After that, everything was a blur. As quickly as we could, we prepared for battle and marched to the Fushimi Magistrate's office. There were a number of the Kyoto Judiciary Commissioner's men gathered there as well, in preparation for battle with the Chosu. Walking proudly in front of the men, Kondo approached a government official near the gate. Katamori Matsudaria was the lord of the Aizu domain and also the Kyoto military commissioner, which made him a very important person. His name would have been immediately recognized. The man standing near the gate looked slightly taken aback by the mention of the Shinsengumi. Must eat chip. No, that didn't make any sense. What? Perhaps sensing my confusion, Saito leaned over and whispered under his breath. Do you mean the Chosu is overpowering the shogunate's forces? This could be tricky. The Judiciary Commissioner and the Military Commissioner had similar organizations, but they operate very differently. The Military Commissioner's office was under the jurisdiction of the Aizu domain, while the Kuwana domain controlled the Judiciary Commissioner. I didn't fully understand the relationships between each domain, but so far as I knew, the Aizu and Kuwana weren't quite fond of one another. How terrible. And after they asked for the Shinsengumi's help, I felt Harada's hand on my shoulder and turned to look up at him. But this is so galling. Galling is a weird word.
Galling.
Galling. I wasn't truly a member of the Shinsengumi, but even so, after living with the Shinsengumi men and watching how they worked, I couldn't bear to see how they were treated, which is why this felt so wrong to me. Everyone in the Shinsengumi has worked so hard to maintain peace in Kyoto. How could these people who are supposed to be our allies turn us away without a second thought? Oh. The Kuwana would only need one... The Kuwana would only need to complain that the Shinsengumi had showed them proper respect to make trouble for the Aizu. All of the men, including Harada, understood what needed to be done, and they endured. Saito's suggestion to Kondo was rudely interrupted by Takeda, because of course it is.
だが今は我が新選組の身体に関わる問題でもある。
君は新選組の戦奉行であるこの私に向かって意見を言うつもりか？
いや、斉藤君の言うことにも一理ある。
Kondo nodded deeply as he glanced at Saito.
我が新選組はこれより守護職が設営している陣を探す。
And with that, the Shinsengumi set off to find the soldiers of the Aizu domain. Night had fallen by the time we arrived at Kujo Beach. After leaving the Fushimi Magistrate's office, we made for the Aizu Manor. Upon arriving, we relayed our previous encounter and asked for new orders. The manor official we met with directed us to go to Kujo Beach, which we did. However,
新選組が我々会津藩と共に待機だと。そんな連絡は受けていない。すまんが藩邸へ問い合わせてくれるか。
Nagakura seemed to tolerate no more of this.
あ？お前らんとこの藩邸が新選組は九条河原へ行けって言ったんだよ。その俺らを適当に扱うってのは新選組を呼びつけたお前らの上司をないがしろにする行為だって分かってんのか？
それは私に言われても。
The man flinched and shivered, then fell silent. Kondo did his best to assume a professional air, but there was no hiding his massive grin.
陣営の責任者と話がしたい。上に取り次いでいただけますか？
And it was now night time. At last, after a great deal of trouble, we were allowed to remain with the troops at Kujo Beach. The chief and the captains left the rest of us to speak with the Aizu commanders. They returned some time later, looking tired and drained. Inoue, who'd gone with them, also wore a bitter sort of half-smile.
どうやらここの会津藩の兵たちは主戦力じゃなくただの予備兵らしい。会津藩の主だった兵たちはハマグリ御門の方を守っているそうだ。
They're treating the Shinsengumi like reserves?
屯所に来た伝令の話じゃ一刻を争う事態だったんじゃねえのか？
状況が動き次第、即座に戦場へ馳せる。今の俺たちにできるのはそれだけだ。
So all we can do is wait. There was a chance that the call could come at night, so the men stayed awake, ready to act.
休むなら言えよ。俺の膝くらいなら貸してやる。
I want to take the offer, but unfortunately the game won't let me.
Oh my god.
No, I'm fine. Harada laughed as I shook my head. It wouldn't be fair for me to be the one to sleep. The men had to remain alert, anticipating that they could face death at any moment. Anxiety wrapped around me until I slept near dawn. The men, however, were vigilant through the night. Even as I drifted in and out of consciousness, I could see them nearby, persisting against the night. The break of dawn burned my eyes as I heard it. A cannon?! The crack of a gunshot tore through the morning air, and in the distance I heard men shouting and the clang of metal. The fighting had begun. The captains looked at one another and nodded. I stared at him for a moment, perhaps not yet fully awake, until I understood what he was saying. Right. With a quick nod, I readied myself to go. Then...
またんか新選組。我々は待機を命じられているのだぞ。
待てだと。
Even during our lengthy march the day before, I'd never seen Hijikata mad. Maybe because of his position as commander, he was afraid to express himself when his temper flared up. But it looked as if he reached his limit. Normally, he left the yelling to Nagakura and stayed patient when speaking with army officials. This time, however, he finally had enough.
てめえらは 待機するために待機してんのか。御所を守るために待機してたんじゃねえのか。長州の野郎どもが攻め込んできたら援軍に行くための待機だろうが。
しかし出動命令はまだ。
Hijikata was in no mood for excuses.
自分の仕事に一かけらでも誇りがあるなら、てめえらも待機だうんぬん言わずに動きやがれ。
Without even waiting for a response, Hijikata spun around and stalked off, fuming. Where are we going? I didn't dare raise my voice above a whisper, but I asked Saito, who was walking near me.
敵が確実にいる場所。ハマグリ顧問を目指す。
Hamaguri Gate? You mean where Aizu's main force is protecting, right?
ハマグリ顧問では激しい戦闘が始まっているだろう。あんたも今のうちに気を引き締めておけ。
Alright. Ichikata's fury seemed to rouse Aizu's reserves, who, up to this point, seemed flustered by the threat of conflict, watching the Shinsengumi march. At the end, they followed the Shinsengumi to the Hamaguri Gate. Before long, we'd arrived. Oh my gosh. The gate was pouch-marked with scores of bullets, and everywhere dead and dying soldiers littered the ground. The Astrid? I think it's Astrid. Astrid's stink of firearms hung in the air. Even though I tried to prepare myself mentally for what lay before me, my heart shattered from the traces of war occurring ahead. The enemy, however, was nowhere to be seen. We had arrived too late. The battle was already over. After a moment of stunned silence, several of our men were dispatched by Hijikata to determine what happened. Then Kondo sighed.
しかし、天使様の御所に討ち入るなど、長州は一体何を考えているのだ。
やっていることがよくわからんね。長州は尊王派のはずなんだがな。
Kondo simply nodded. The Chosu defined themselves as among those who revere the Emperor, yet they attack his home? It didn't make any sense to me either. Nonetheless, the damage was done. I was in the middle of pondering their reasons when Saito returned to me.
夜半から朝方にかけてハマグリ顧問へ押しかけた長州勢は会津と薩摩の兵力により退けられた模様。
The forces standing against them were too much for the Chosu, who were forced to retreat. The corner of Hijikata's mouth curled into a grin.
薩摩が会津の手助けか。世の中変われば変わるもんだな。あんなに仲が悪かったはずなのに。いや、長州が共通の敵となっただけか。
Satsuma and Aizu domains hadn't been on the best of terms. I thought that they outsmarted the family domain and allied with the imperial court to expel foreigners. However, I recall my father telling me that they were not much different than the Chosu. Unlike the Chosu, however, they'd gone to war with a foreign force and suffered a devastating loss. Following their defeat, I learned that Satsuma began to reconsider their nationalistic stance. However, these were only rumors, and what had come to pass had yet to be fully determined.
土方さん、公家顧問の方にはまだ長州の奴らが残ってるらしいぜ。
Hijikata's expression changed as he considered Haruto's words, but before he could open his mouth to speak, Yamazaki appeared. Hello, best boy!
副長、今回の御所襲撃の中心人物らが天王山に撤退しているそうです。
Mount Tenno was located between Kyoto and Osaka. Supposedly, they're in the middle of escaping from Fushimi towards Osaka. After hearing the report from both Harada and Yamazaki, Hijikata contemplated deeply. Although Kondo was recognized as the formal head of the Shinsengumi, I'd learned from everyone that all major decisions were deferred to Hijikata. Yawning.
No.
This was no exception, and I could see that all eyes were on him. He was silent for a few moments, and then I saw his mouth curve into a small smile.
てめえら、今から忙しくなるぞ。原田、隊を率いて公家御門へ向かい、長州の残党どもを追い返せ。
あいよ。
斉藤と山崎は状況の確認を頼む。当初の予定通り、この浜栗御門の守備に当たれ。
承知。はい。
それから大将、あんたには大仕事がある。手間だろうが、会津の上層部に掛け合って、追悼の許可をもらってきてくれ。
長州軍の追悼だな。
天王山に向かった奴ら以外にも、敗山兵がいる。商家に押し狩りしながら落ち延びるんだろうよ。追悼するなら、俺らも京を離れることに。その許可をもらいに行けるのは、あんただけだ。
The Shinsengumi were entrusted with the protection of Kyoto, and if this war was for aiding the Aizu, then they had to do more than just guard the gate. Leaving our post, however, to chase after the Chosu troops meant that we needed permission from the military commissioner, meaning the Aizu.
なるほどな。局長である俺が行けば、きっと守護職も取り合ってくれるだろう。
More yawning.
Oh my god. You're sleepy.
After what we'd gone through the day before, I didn't imagine Kondo's task would be an easy one. Still, if the representative was anyone other than Kondo, the Aizu would be unlikely to grant their request, let alone entertain the notion of a meeting.
源さんも守護職邸に行く近藤さんと同行して、大将が暴走しないように見張っておいてくれ。
はいよ、任されました。
Another laugh ran through the soldiers, and Kondo's mouth twisted into a, what was it that you said, Blue?
Report?
No. Something along the lines of re.
Is that the word that you were looking for?
Yeah. Perhaps he chose not to deny it because he knew he might go a little crazy.
残りの者は俺と共に天王山へ向かう。それから。
He looked directly at me. I wasn't a warrior, nor did I have political ties. Hijikata didn't know what to do with me. Suddenly, I felt very much like dead weight.
お前は好きな場所に同行しろ。だが、近藤さんについていくのはなしだ。
Alright. Kondo was meeting with the leaders of the Aizu. If I joined him, there would be nothing for me. I had many options for what I could do. Hijikata would be pursuing the leaders of the Chosu attack towards Tenno Mountain. Saito would be staying at Hamaguri Gate to be protected and to gather information. Harada and his men would be going to Kuge Gate to stop the attack on the Imperial Estate. The question was, where would I go? We're going to Mount Tenno. There was no question. I would go with Hijikata and chase after Ronin heading for Mount Tenno. Despite Fushimi being quite a distance away, soldiers moved at a rapid pace. It was hard for me to keep up, but I was beginning to run short of breath when I saw someone. He was standing in front of us, shadows obscuring his face and clothes, cloaked in a strange aura. It's the bitch.
The bitch.
The bitch.
The legend.
Hijikata seemed to sense it too, and he motioned for the men to halt. The Shinsengumi stopped, save for one man who was either too excited or too foolish to heed the commander. I saw a momentary flash of steel as the men yelped.
てめえ、ふざけんなよ。おい、大丈夫か。
The man just laid there, unresponsive. I could see thick red blood already beginning to pool around him. Taken aback first by the sudden attack, the men all turned now to glare at the stranger. They were already on edge, but the man's words only made the men more agitated. I'd heard from the men that they had their reasons for wearing their uniforms. They wanted desperately to pay the strange man back for his taunts for attacking their brother, but they knew now was no time for revenge. Now all I can hear is Kaiba.
Blue Eyes Dragon.
ここで引き返せ。さもなくば今のもののように血へどを吐いて倒れることになる。
As he spoke, I felt the air begin to thicken with the rage of the Shinsengumi.
お前が池田屋で宗司を倒したやつか。大した凄腕らしいが、随分と安い挑発をするじゃねえか。
Hijikata's smile was anything but warm.
腕だけは確かな百姓衆だと聞いていた。このありさまを見るにそれも作り話だったよ。
He laughed at the sight of the man he'd just slain.
池田屋に来ていたあの男。
It is what?
Eh?
誰も見客と呼ぶには非力。
He is what?
He laughed.
Oh my god.
He laughed at the body he slain. It was bleeding on the ground.
Oh my god.
Hijikata's teeth were now almost completely bared. I knew Okita wasn't weak at all, and I wanted to tell him so, but it was true that he had been injured.
宗司の悪口なら好きなだけ言えばいい。でもな、その前にこいつを殺したわけを言え。
Nagakura doesn't mind every time that Shoji gets insulted. I like his way of thinking.
No, my god.
I heard the soft hiss of Nagakura's sword sliding from its scabbard. At his feet lay the man who'd been attacked, his face now an odd pale color. I wept for his spirit.
そのわけが納得いかねえもんだったら、今すぐ俺がお前をぶった切ってやる。
貴様らが武士の誇りも知らず、手柄を得ることしか頭にない幕府の犬だが、敗北を知り戦場を去った連中を何のために追い立てようというのだ。腹を切る時間と場所を求め天王山を目指した長州侍の誇りを何故に理解できぬ。
What? Was he telling the truth? Did the Chosun men commit horrible suicide? I looked over at Hijikata and the rest of his men, but not one of them looked surprised. The man in front of us was trying to stop the Shinsengumi from attempt to protect the pride of the Chosu samurai, which is what had upset him. From his point of view, I could see why he felt right in what he was doing, but that gave him no right to kill someone just to prove a point. Is it really alright to take a man's life for the sake of someone else's pride? Only you can protect your own pride. Letting others control the value of something important to you will only hurt you later on. How can someone keep their pride they expect someone else to fight for?
ならば新選組が手柄を立てるためであれば他人の誇りを犯してもよいというのか。
He did not sound amused. No, that's... Not really what I meant, but under that crimson glare, my voice trailed off.
偉そうに話し出すから何かと思えば戦いをなめんじゃねえぞこの甘ったれが
The man spoke through clenched teeth, and the knuckles of his sword hand turned white.
身勝手な理由で喧嘩をふっかけたくせに討ち死にする覚悟もなく尻尾を巻いた連中が武士らしく綺麗に死ねるわけねえだろうが罪人は斬首刑で十分だおのずから腹を切る名誉なんざ御所に弓引いた逆賊には不要のもんだ
自ら戦いを仕掛けるからに殺される覚悟も済ませておけと言いたい
死ぬ覚悟もなしに戦を始めたんだそれこそ武士の風上にも置けねえ奴らに武士の誇りがある俺らも手を抜かねえのが最後の判
Hijikata's own concepts of pride and honor was not something he could easily compromise. No matter how long he and the stranger spoke, I also knew that they would never see eye to eye. Hijikata drew his sword from its scabbard, and I saw Nagakura drop into a fighting stance. Hijikata's eyes narrowed, and after muttering something angry under his breath, Nagakura stepped back and put his blade back in its sheath.
で、お前も覚悟はできてるんだろう。俺たちの仲間を切り殺したその覚悟。
口だけは達者らしい。まさか俺を殺せるとでも思っている。
In an instant, their swords met, and the clang of metal reverberated through the mid-afternoon air. They sprang apart, eyes fixed on one another, and I saw Hijikata's hand tighten on his sword. The commander's swordsmanship seemed without a true rival, but this man had defeated Okita. I saw Nagakura reach for his own sword. He was to leap into the fight as well, probably hoping to help Hijikata gain the upper hand. When I saw him about to pounce, I couldn't help but scream. Oh look, an option in white! We're gonna fight as well. Please, can we go through on it this time? I want this girl to have a backbone, at least a little bit more.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'll fight too! There was only one of them, and if Nagakura and I stood with Hijikata, we'd have a pronounced advantage. So, I drew my kodachi.
よく言ったぜ。でも無理だけはすんなよ。女の子なんだから。
I heard the repeated scrape of metal moving as Nagakura and the men behind us all drew their swords to join the commander.
バカ野郎！てめえら、自分の仕事も忘れたのか？
His words stopped us in our tracks. Our detachment had been given the assignment of tracking down the rebels who fled to Mount Tenno. We had no time to waste, but even so, we could hardly just leave Hijikata behind.
貴様ら新選組が通る様を俺が黙って見過ごすとでも思っているのか。よそ見してんじゃねえよ。真剣勝負って言葉の意味も知らねえのか。
With Hijikata in striking distance, the swordsman didn't dare move towards us.
こいつの相手が終わればすぐに後を追いかける。だから早く行け。
I was torn. Hijikata was an amazing swordman, but the stranger was...
土方さん、後のことは任せたぜ。行くぞお前ら、全力で走れ。
As he spoke, Nagakura slid his sword back into the scabbard with ease and gestured to the men. But... I was still trying to think it through when Nagakura grabbed my hand.
よく考えたら、あの人は鬼の副長なんだぜ。殺しても死なねえって。
His words calmed me a little. Right! Without looking back, I kept running as if Nagakura was dragging me. I feel like he would actually drag you, though.
Oh my.
Nagakura is fucking strong.
Jeez.
It's almost nighttime. I was waiting at the base of Mount Tenno. Nagakura led some men further up looking for the Chosu rebels, but a few were left at the bottom in case any other Chosu forces returned. I stayed with them. Eh. Where do noises come from?
Sorry. Fixing me up.
Oh my god. Is he gonna join us, by the way?
I don't think so. Knowing him, he's probably just doing the dishes for all his neighbors.
Did he come back? Did he ever come back?
No, he never did.
Oh lord.
I actually sent him a message. And I told him, hey dude, what the fuck are you doing? Did you went to do your neighbor's dishes? And he was like, oh shit, I forgot to get back.
What?
And I was like, you fucking idiot.
Oh
Yeah,
god. You wanna ask him since he's clearly sending you shit?
Let's see.
I know, but is Hijikata safe? He must be. No sooner were the words out of my mouth than a shadow appeared in the dirt road in front of me. The shadow stepped towards us and into the light. Hijikata-san! I felt tears spring to my eyes and shoved them away with the back of my hand. Shimato was right. Hijikata-san was without a scratch, but even so, his expression was dark.
Well, he's not home.
Oh. Well. But if he's part of the Satsuma domain, didn't they help the Aizu drive off the Chosu? Why did Kazuma try to stop the Shinsengumi? I frowned. Something wasn't right. Does that mean he disobeyed orders? Kazuma, I mean. Maybe it's because he's powerful enough to hold off men like Okita and Hijikata. But there's something else to him that perplexed me. When Hijikata spoke next, his voice was bitter. Before Hijikata could continue, we heard the sound of men approaching and Nagakura appeared with the bulk of our detachment trailer behind him. Nagakura stopped for a split second when he saw Hijikata, and then he creeped into a sly grin. My heart fell as he explained. I wasn't sad that they'd killed themselves or that the Shinsengumi hadn't been able to arrest them. Only that more lives had been lost. That's what Nagakura says, but I'm not so sure. I thought about how I felt about Nagakura's words. And, I'm not sure I agree, apparently.
Oh my god.
Do you really think so? If they didn't die here, maybe they could have survived and eventually done something good with their lives. Nagakura gave me a puzzled look. I think he was taken aback by the ambitiousness of my phrase. I even surprised myself a little.
できたとすりゃ、腹を切ることじゃなくて、戦って死ぬことだけだ。死なずに捕まって恥ずかしめを受けるより、武士として死ねたんだ。いいに決まってるさ。
From my experience with the Shinsengumi, I could see why Nagakura's perspective made sense. As the daughter of a doctor, though, seeing people close to the brink of death and treating illnesses and injuries, I couldn't see suicide as an option. To take your own life, though? There's so much more to life than fighting, don't you think? Nagakura frowned slightly at my suggestion, then sighed as he continued.
そうだよな。生きていればこそかもしれねえな。
His expression shifted quickly into a light-hearted smile, and he scratched his head.
わかった。俺はあんな風にはならねえ。お前さんをそんな風に悲しませたくはねえし。どんなことがあっても生き延びることを選ぶぜ。
Thank you. He was just talking about how honorable it seemed for the Chosu to commit an honorable suicide. It seemed, though, he empathized with me. I think he agreed because he understood my point. Even if it was all a display to make me feel better, it worked. I appreciated his gesture. So we returned to Mount Tenno to meet back with the others. On the way back, Hijikata and the men began plotting their next move. It looked like there was still plenty for the Shinsengumi to do in Kyoto. And now a long-ass explanation. The Chosu extremists' attempted attack on the imperial estate eventually became known as the Hamaguri Rebellion. Although the Shinsengumi were called to action, their efforts were stymied, and they found little in the way of glory. Communication with their superiors was poor at best, and they spent much of the battle waiting with the reserves. When the Shinsengumi finally entered the battle, each man found several strange opponents awaiting him. Chikage Kazuma, who defeated Okita at Ikidaya, claimed to be from the Satsuma domain during his encounter with Hijikata. Kyuju Amagiri, the man who shattered Heisuke's head guard at Ikidaya, also claimed membership in the Satsuma. They had also met Kyo Shiranui, who'd fought alongside men from Chosu. Whoever they were, it was clear that they were not allies of the Shinsengumi. Indeed, it seemed they could easily become some of its greatest enemies. If they were to meet in open battle, the casualties would be severe. By the time the battle was over, the commanders of the Chosu attack had been killed in the fighting, or took their own lives. There were some soldiers, however, who escaped, setting Kyoto ablaze as they fled. By some terrible misfortune, winds that day blew from the north and fanned the flames, reducing the southern end of the imperial estate to ash. As a result of the Chosu attack, many imperial nationalists were executed. With the Hamaguri rebellion over, the Chosu were branded as traitors for attacking the state. From then on, they were acknowledged enemies of the court. January 1865. Snow!
Snow.
Snow! January 1865. A few months have passed since the Hamaguri Rebellion, and the season has changed from summer to winter. I woke up to a numbing cold pain. But I like the cold. I need the cold. I is a winter child. I do not like the heat.
Fuck the heat.
I opened the sliding door to see outside, and the sight before my eyes overwhelmed me. Whoa! Snow? The yard looked as though someone had tossed a thick white blanket over everything. It was my second winter in Kyoto, but I still wasn't accustomed to this painfully cold weather. Still, cold was hardly a reason to avoid my work. That particular day, I was assigned cooking duty. First, I would need to gather water from the well. After that, I could begin my other preparations. So cold. My fingers were already beginning to go numb, and the wooden floor beneath my feet felt like ice. That just sounds good. I'm sorry. A cold floor. But I couldn't.
That sounds comfy.
Yeah. But I couldn't turn back, so I gripped my bucket tightly and quickly scurried to the kitchen.
Yo! 相変わらず早起きだな。
Hey! It's the beefcake.
Beefcake.
Beefcake. Oh, good morning. His voice sounded as bright and relaxed as ever, completely unfazed by the cold.
見たか外に積もった雪。ただでさえクソ寒いのに、何の嫌がらせかと思うよな。
He looked down at my bucket.
水桶持ってるってことは、この寒いのに朝飯の支度か？
I mean, someone has to make breakfast, Nagakura, unless you are offering to do it.
なんなら、他の大使を叩き起こして手伝わせちまってもいいんだぜ。
Oh no, I'm fine, really. I'm in charge of breakfast today. I want to do this. Oh. I gave him my best smile, then turned and hurried towards the kitchen. Once I finished cleaning up after breakfast, I went back to my room to sew.
よ、これから時間あるか？
I don't know what kind of noise I was supposed to make there, but that was something.
Oh my god.
I jumped nearly a foot into the air as Nagakura appeared from nowhere. Yeah, he kind of just like busted in here and slit the door open. No knocking. Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. You just... It would be nice if you could say something or knock before you came in.
どうしてだ？そんなの今さら気にすることでもねえだろ。
Boy has no manners. No, not exactly. Just, He tilted his head to the side and looked at me with a blank stare. Oh my god, you have no manners! Head empty. Well, head empty. Well, let's say you'd walked in while I was changing or something. That would be, a problem. What was that noise?
What noise?
He made a noise. Cause he just huh?
Me?
No. Game.
Oh, okay.
The game. Nagakura just made a fucking noise. His eyes went wide.
そっか。そうだよな。そういう可能性だってねえわけじゃねえんだよな。悪い。
I have never seen Nagakura blush. This is the first time. Holy fuck. But he is absolutely head empty. No, you don't need to apologize. Nothing bad happened. I racked my brain to change the subject. Oh, that's right. You said you needed something?
おう、そうそう。実はよ、頼みがあるんだけど。 ちょっと目つぶっててくれるか。
Eh. Alright, I'll play along with this. What? Why?
いいから目閉じてくれりゃわかるって。さあ早く。
I waited for a second and I closed my eyes.
そのまま目開けないでくれよ。
The floor creaked as he set something heavy down in front of me. Eh? What on earth?
よし、準備できた。目開けてくれ。
I let them flutter open. And sitting in front of me was a large brazier, a few red coals glowing inside of it. Is that how you say it? Brazier?
I think.
Anyway. What's this for?
Supposed to be like bread or something?
I don't know. It's a pot with red hot coals in it. I don't know exactly what it is.
Damn.
We're gonna learn though, because she's gonna just ask for us.
Oh my god.
この寒いのに水仕事ばっかさせられてるだろ。今朝手に霜焼けができてたのに気づいてよ。少しでも温まってくれりゃいいなって思って持ってきたんだ。
You got this for me?
当たり前じゃねえか。俺にとっちゃ可愛い妹分みてえなもんだからな。
What do you mean? I'm like your sister or something.
Oh my god.
Oh god. That'll change, I swear. That will change.
さあ、存分に当たってくれよ。遠慮はいらねえから。
Thank you. Nagakura and I sat down next to the brazier to warm up. Gradually, I began to feel the heat seep into my body, and feeling entered my stiff fingers.
いやー、しかし今日の寒さって答えるよな。骨がキシキシ言うっつうのか。夏は暑くて冬は寒いって最悪じゃねえか。ああ、江戸が懐かしいな。
Were you born there?
おう、隅田川の水を産湯に使ったチャキチャキの江戸っ子だぜ。
Sumida River. Sumida River, a river that flows through the city of Edo.
だからかな。こっちの人間の奥歯に物が挟まったような物言いはどうも好きにならなくてよ。あ、でもそういや伊藤さんも江戸から来た俺にはやたらと思ってもあった言い方するよな。
The moment he mentioned Ito, I saw Nagakura's face twist as if he just tasted something sour. Which should be everybody's reaction to Ito, to be fair.
Oh my.
You don't like Ito, do you?
まあ、頭が切れる人だってのはあるんだけどな。新選組を大きくしていく上で、ああいう人は必要なんだってことも。
He looked down at his cupped hands, blew into them, and rubbed them together over the brazier.
だけどよ、あの人が来てから三男さんはますます落ち込んでいじけてる感じだし、近藤さんは近藤さんで伊藤さんに持ち上げられて天狗になっちまって、いろんなとこに気が回らねえみてえなんだよな。
I looked down at the floor and folded my hands as he continued. Everyone there cared about the Shinsengumi, but it was starting to feel as if they didn't all have the same ideas about how to succeed. What? Brain! Everyone there cared about the Shinsengumi, but it was starting to feel as if they didn't all have the same ideas about how to succeed. Oh, I just remembered something. I had to change the subject.
Oh my god. What happened?
You said you don't like the way people in Kyoto talk, but you love Kyoto women, right? He coughed in surprise and snapped his head over to look at me quizzically.
つうかな、あくまで情報収集のためで。
Look, we all know Harada sucks at lying, but I think Nagakura also sucks at lying.
Oh my god.
おとなしそうに見えて意外と言うよな。やっぱ江戸の女だからか。
Maybe? I don't know. That seemed to be enough, though, and Nagakura and I laughed over our memories of Edo. Fireworks over the Sumida, visiting the Kabuki Theater, or watching the animals from the west at the foot of the Rikoku Bridge. Rikoku Bridge! A bridge over the Sumida River. Thank you, encyclopedia thingy. The longer we spoke, the more we discovered we had in common, and so we kept talking as I lost track of time. Eventually, during a lull, I happened to glance down at the silently burning charcoal, and something occurred to me. Oh. I turned and looked up at Nagakura. While we've got this out, should I make some mochi? Fuck. Now, I want mochi.
Mochi?
Oh my god.
そんな素晴らしいもんがあるのか?
So does Nagakura, apparently. You've had mochi, right, Blue?
I think I still have like 2 mochis.
Oh my god. Yes, Kondo snuck me a little. He said it was left over from New Year's, and I could eat it whenever I wanted. I'll prepare it right away. Because I wanted to see him happy, I headed towards the kitchen as quickly as I dared. As soon as the mochi was ready, I scurried back. Nagakura's eyes were closed, and his head was wobbling back and forth. What? Nagakura? Are you asleep? Instead of waking up, however, his body tipped sideways and he slammed down on the floor. Then he started to snore. Man is asleep on the floor in my room.
Oh my god.
I guess he was tired. I was about to put a blanket over. Eh?
Same here. I went to sleep at 4 a.m. so
What
I'm a bit sleepy.
What the fuck, Blue? Why?
I don't know. I just couldn't sleep.
That is 2 hours later than when I went to bed last night.
Oh my god. Actually, on Friday, on Tuesday. No.
Eh?
On Thursday, it was worse.
Oh god.
I went to sleep at 5 a.m.
Oh god. What were you doing?
I'm trying to.
Nothing. Just.
Do you guys?
Had my eyes open.
Yes, Isaac?
Do you guys know about the void glitch in 4th generation? You know, the one where you can get onto, like, places you're not supposed to go on the
Yeah.
map.
What about
So
it?
I want to do it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is possible. I'm just trying to figure out if there's, like, any special, like, legendaries I can get. Because in Platinum, in Diamond and Pearl, you could do it. And you could get special, like you could access Arceus if you did the right thing. Without a cheating device. And I'm trying to figure out if there's anything in Heart Gold and Soul Silver I can access. I'm just looking.
Good luck with that. Also, Blue, at least I had some logic as to why I was up past 2 a.m. What do you mean, nothing?
Oh. Yeah, I was just like staring at the ceiling.
I was gonna say, were you just staring at the ceiling?
Yes.
Oh God, why? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't sleep. Then I had class in a couple of hours.
Oh Lord. Anyway, I was about to put a blanket over him so he wouldn't catch a cold when.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, I'm here. I could hear Shimada from out in the hallway. I slid the door open quickly and stepped out into the chilly floor. What did you need? Well, fuck. What? He had to be exhausted. He needed to sleep as much as he could. Shimada, is the business you were talking about urgent? Oh, sokka. We're leaving the man to sleep.
Oh my God.
What happened?
There's a way you can use the void in Mahogany Town, and usually you can, like, it says the Fat Man skip in Mahogany Town, which is I was thinking was the guy on the right of the map that stops you before you do the Team Rocket stuff and says, do you want a Rage Candy Bar? I thought you could bypass, like, going to, like, without doing the 7th gym and going right to Gym 8. But it's the Fat Man. They mean the Fat Man in the Pokemon in front of the Pokemon gym in Mahogany Town. Not. It was just a different Fat Man.
Oh
so
my
to
God.
get into the gym. So I was so upset. I was like, I could get Jinx early.
Anyway, leaving Nagakura to sleep. The man is extremely tired. I wanted to let Nagakura sleep a little longer. I can give it to him later if you want. He gnawed his lip for a moment, but Shimada seemed too busy to give it too much thought. He seemed relieved and handed me a small bundle of paper. I watched Shimada leave, then stepped back into my room. Nagakura lay there, just as I'd left him. I sat down and looked at his sleeping face. Even though he'd been up all night, he was worried enough about me to find a brazier and bring it all the way to my room. Man is dedicated. The brazier warmed my hands, but the warmth felt in my chest came from somewhere else entirely. I pulled out a blanket and gently laid it over him. With that done, I sat and returned to my sewing. After a short while, Nagakura turned over in his sleep, and his back bumped against the brazier. That impact seemed to have jolted him awake. He looked dazed as he blinked his eyes open. You did. You were really tired. Of course not. You were a perfect gentleman. Those words from Nagakura, really? No, you slept very peacefully. Nagakura. You passed out in my room, sir. What does this question mean? Well, yes, I mean, you were in my room. He coughed awkwardly and looked away.
見られちまってもいいが、今さら格好つけてもしょうがねえもんな。
He grinned. I wanted to say thank you. I know you had the night shift last night, but you still took the time to do all this for me.
まあ、半分は自分が温まりてえってのもあったからな。だから、いちいち礼なんて言わなくていいって。
He blushed sheepishly and I couldn't stifle a giggle. Because this is so weird for Nagakura.
Oh my god.
At least in my head. But I guess we're gonna get to know him this route. Oh, I know. Let's make some mochi. I brought some over. I brought some roasted soy... I brought some roasted soy flour and soy sauce. Take whichever one you'd like.
お、待ってました。やっぱ最初は醤油からだよな。
His eyes shone with excitement. I set the grill in front of him and placed the mochi on top. Grilled mochi!
Oh my god.
I want to have some.
I've had mochi.
Well, I'm
Wait,
gonna...
the mochi that I have, can I just grill it?
Usually you can. I remember the supermarket Trader Joe's has like frozen mochi.
Yeah, you can
That's
just
actually
throw
pretty
it
good.
into a pan and just grill it.
I mean, if you want to experiment with it, go ahead. I don't know what'll happen, though.
Wait, do you guys have
Time for science.
do you guys have the supermarket Trader Joe's where you are? Because they should have
I can...
frozen mochi.
I have a bunch of Asian supermarkets. I can find mochi whenever the fuck I can.
Yeah.
But I think this might just be like normal unflavored mochi. Is what they're grilling.
But that's not exciting.
I mean, it's how they usually eat it. It's how they usually eat it. It's usually how you find it in the street.
Fair
You
enough.
eat it with soy sauce or soy flour.
Oh.
Yeah. He practically jumped up and down in anticipation. He is very excited for some mochi.
早く焼けねえかな。ガキの頃はよ、餅が焼けるのが待ちきれなくて、ほとんど生のままの食ってたもんだよ。
You used to eat it raw as a kid? What?
So he just ate raw rice?
It's like eating raw cookie dough.
Oh.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I wanted to give him what Shimada brought, but I didn't want to ruin the moment. So I figured I could give it to him after we eat. So for a while longer, we watched the mochi cook. Later that night, I changed into my bedclothes, cleaned up after the fire, and crawled into bed. Thanks to Nagakura's brazier, I was much warmer. That was so nice of him. I thought back to the comfortable afternoon we'd spent together and drifted into a pleasant sleep. What? Alright, we're at chapter 3.
Yay.
Yay, 3 more chapters! We're gonna end it here for now. We got some splatooning to do. Yep, it's also April 1st, so don't believe anything on the internet at the moment.
God damn it.
Did you fall for something again?
Yes.
Oh god. What did you fall for?
Everything.
Everything. Alright, let me just close the game. There we go. Everyone should be able to see my Switch.
Ooh, new game.
New game time. Yes. Let me now change everything.
Are you gonna play Splatoon?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll join in a bit.
All right. Let me change everything then.
I can probably do that.
Well, okay, so Check told me that he's coming to my house. Okay, well, first I need to take a quick bath, so I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right.
We'll be here. We'll be here.
Tell me it changed.
I can check.
All right.
What do you mean? Like the title?
Yeah, the title in the game in the category.
Well, it says like Splatfest Team Alien.
Yep.
Splatfest time.
Yep.
And then it said, oh wait, but on the left.
Yes.
It still says Hakuoki Kyoto wins.
What? Let me try that again.
I don't know why that says it. Maybe you have to refresh. I don't know. That just might be me.
All right, let me see.
Let me try refreshing. Yeah, it's Splatoon 3 now. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, okay. Oh, why is that still that?
Oh, do you mean the light melody VA?
No.
On top?
The tags. I see.
Ah,
right. I can scroll down on OBS.
I forgot.
There we go.
I forgot I have, I can get Ampy Palm.
Alright.
In base Heart Soul Silver, you can get APOM. You don't even need the national dex. I love that.
Yeah. Everybody can now see that I have 2 Shinsengumi games on my fucking Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them I kind of like. The other one I'm kind of like, about.
So today when I went to the store, I looked at the PS3 section. Unfortunately, I could not look at the PSP. It was putting me in an uncomfortable position because I have to like squat down and like, it's really weird. It's under the cash register and I didn't want to ask them to pull out all the games. So
that's fine.
But I didn't. You know what I did see though?
What?
I almost got it, but then I decided not to. The Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds game for Wii.
Which one?
It was the dual transfer something.
Ah! I have been looking for that!
Oh, that's the one you need?
I have been looking for that, Isaac!
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. Good news though. There's good news.
Yes?
It's not expensive whatsoever.
I know, but I've been looking for it for fucking years.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. If I go back next week and it's there, I'll get it. How about that?
Okay.
I didn't know. Like I was like, I almost got it, but I was like, I just don't want to spend my money, like,
oh my God.
Like my birthday money on it.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Splatoon time.
Yeah. Oh, multiplayer maps have been updated.
Yep.
Splatoon 5. The newest Splatoon.
Banners.
I still not gotten the DLC.
That's fine. It is probably much more worth it waiting.
Yeah. When does the actual, like, Wave 2 come out? Like, the... We don't know yet.
We don't know. There has been some things that said 2024.
What? That far?
I wouldn't be surprised because that looks like it's going to be a very heavy campaign.
Oh.
It is, after all, Octo Expansion 2.0.
Yeah. Hopefully it's even heavier.
It's gonna be dark.
We think, anyway.
Oh, it is. It's gonna be. I'm sorry, but there's fucking black spike pillars that are used to mark like locations of nuclear shit. So.
Oh. For a minute, I thought you were gonna say Black Doom.
No.
Everyone's favorite Sonic character. You know, from Shadow the Hedgehog, Black Doom.
Oh, I haven't touched that with a 10-foot pole.
I was watching my favorite YouTuber stream it recently. He's 100% in the game. But he's not doing the... So there are 328 playthroughs to 100% the routes.
Oh!
But you don't have... But he's not gonna do that. He's doing everything but that. That... There's one person I know who did that. And,
is it the completionist?
No, I don't think he...
Ooh!
I don't think he's done that. I don't think Gerard...
Oh god, Gerard. One day he's gonna have to do that.
Yeah, one day.
One day, I feel bad.
That's gonna be the worst game he's won. I'm just gonna say this right now. It's gonna be the worst. Because that game has so much... Because you... Imagine the amount of times you have to play that stage with the artificial chaos.
I don't know.
You have to hunt them down. And there's like 40 of them in the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Ugh.
And you have to do that stage multiple
Yeah.
times.
The map's updated.
Ooh.
Kicked me out of the room I made.
I have this Xbox gift card right here. $25.
Nice.
I'll have to see what's on sale. I bought the re-release of SA2. The one that gets a lot of shit.
Oh.
You know, the 360 version. I mean, it's not bad. I got it because it was $10, and honestly, I'd rather do that than play it on my GameCube. Just don't... I have Adventure 2 Battle, but...
Are you joining me?
Yeah, I'm gonna join. I'm just saving my game.
Hold on.
One sec. I just gotta turn my Switch on.
Nom water!
What? Wait, what did he say?
Nom water.
Something... Oh, I thought you said... Yeah, I knew you said something water.
Yeah, I went nom water.
I'm playing the, I was playing the Capcom Arcadium... No, the Capcom Arcade Stadium 2, which had a re-release of, the Mega Man, like, fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
The Power Bat... They're really actually pretty good. And then I realized they, for the first time in English, they've released the 8-bit version too on the eShop. The same game, but 8-bit. I got that, then realized all the menus are in Japanese. They did not localize it.
What?
And I saw that in a review, but I forgot. It's not a big deal. I just have it for the sentimental value. I'd rather play the 16 and 32-bit versions on the actual arcade stadium, but the 8-bit one's nice to have. Just because, you know, game preservation. If they had a physical version, that'd be so expensive. Ugh. Okay, let me check my shops. I probably should play Splatoon more. There's so many things I like to play. Wait, there's a cereal box? What the hell? Chocolates. Should I get that? I mean, I don't usually get that stuff.
I don't know.
Nah, let me see what gear there is first. Nah. It's 3,000. Nah, I'm just gonna join your room.
Alright.
Lobby. I keep wanting to say Emmy's lobby. Oh yeah, you won't get that. It's a, what do you call it? It's a One Piece arc. Let me just equip something. I'm equipping my cheating device, of course. That'd be funny if I could cheat, but no. Okay. Swap events with friends. There we go. I use my my conch shell.
Yay.
How much did you guys play last night?
I think I went out for a little bit and then I shut down the stream. I took an ASMR nap and then I played with Learn Tor a little bit. So it's like, take a break from editing. I'm like, I need to edit. Take a break. So I took a break.
There we go, battle time.
Woo! It's time to battle.
Time. No, I'm not gonna do that. Jaden.
Snake.
Yuki.
Snake.
It's Jaden Yuki.
Let's say Rathalos.
There's two snakes, I think.
I think there's one on the other side.
What level are you? Like, what level is the map?
It has to be 99.
Oh, there's no 99 plus.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's gotten there yet.
Someone has to.
It's one of the pros, surely.
If only the game came out in September. Oh god. Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I tried to run. I died though.
Oh god, I'm that one. Oh, I got one? I got caught. With the question. It's a grind to level up.
Yes.
I wish they made it easier.
Oh. I have experience on, so we should be able to get something.
What level are you?
I don't know. 40 something, I think.
I'm only 25.
Ouch. I feel like I need to step up my game though. I need to get back up, Dex! I don't like it that it makes me go back down. I hate it. I feel if you get X, you should be able to be an X after.
Me?
No, the game. You get X rank. You shouldn't have to get yourself back up there.
I don't even want to try and do that. That wouldn't. Oh god.
Oh!
Ooh.
We got wiped out.
I do like this weapon. It's got suction bomb. If it had burst bomb, that'd be too good with this. Because it, you know, if it had other, you know, so the other Splash Fanatic has burst bomb, but it has that terrible stuff of the crab, not the crab. I hate that one sucks. I hate it. Especially in Salmon Run. Oh. I don't think we won that.
I don't know. I tried moving past them.
No.
Ah!
Oh, that was close.
Real close. If only that booyah bomb didn't land.
Booyah bomb. Okay, I got a little bit of experience, I guess.
Yeah, I have the team thing on.
Yeah, that's good. I went up some points. Yeah, keep going. Do we know if they're gonna bring back any other Splatoon 1 stages?
No idea yet. We have seen all stages that have been revealed to us. So, what's left? Bluefin and Urchin?
Cowstone.
That haven't already been brought back for 2.
No, I meant that will in this. No, just in general.
No, then.
A what?
Ah!
Oh, damn it! Who did that?
Snake? Alright, I'll make the room again.
Alright.
Boop. Boop. There we go.
There we go. Who else is on mine? Blue. Come on. Match us up with people, goddammit.
It's trying.
They were pretty close in popularity when we checked.
What do you mean?
When, you remember yesterday they said the people who joined each team?
That was for
Like
the
each-
sneak peek.
Oh, okay.
That's not popularity. We're gonna find out till the end. Eggs! No, this is a mirror match.
What's a mirror match?
Same team face against each other. Yo, they're all rollers!
Yeah.
Why are y'all all rollers?
I don't know.
Y'all weird.
That's weird, yeah.
What? I ran out of ink.
I'm retreating.
Good.
Get him! No, I almost got him. Damn it.
Did you die?
Oh god, they're still there. Oh god.
Someone died. Those eggs. I hear a cracking somewhere.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. I'm running like missiles.
Oh, I got MX. I got M4X11. Or not, I just MS4X. Oh, there's someone there.
Yeah, there's someone
Damn
there.
it. Whoa.
Where are you going? Got him.
Traded with the same guy. M4X.
What? Kill the roller. Get him! Whee!
I have to go on the offense.
I don't know, there's rollers everywhere. Jesus! Wild cat. Ah!
Oh.
Stay under the grate. Stay under. Oh. Thank God. Ah. Up here.
I'm coming. Oops.
Fuck. Thinking I have rolly shoes. I don't have rolly shoes.
Let's see little party. Oh God, no! Oh.
Yep, cracking a base, cracking a base. Stop. Almost happened. Go forward, go forward!
Oh.
I think the rollers beat us.
Yeah, that's kind of.
That's fun.
unfortunate. Yeah. It's a Pokemon.
Mm. Downtown Prime Cut?
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Someone's title was Downtown Prime Cut.
I see.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Well,
okay.
I can change my shoes because I leveled that up. So do these. Attacker.
Oh yeah. Ah, another mirror match. Alright.
Oh no.
I saw Tom posted a picture of an eggplant.
Oh.
I think he's gonna eat the eggplant. Man has already eaten the turnip. We're now at eggplant.
Wow, I got fish kicked.
It's cracking.
Oh,
Did he go into the water?
yeah, I pushed them in.
Perps.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I did good.
Yep. This chicken's right behind the bug.
Ah. That Kraken's annoying.
Someone follow me? Or you can follow me if you want.
Ooh, I traded with Kristen.
Oh, they have bacon.
Oh, I almost got to the Ah, damn. Oh.
Right here. I think the brush might be lagging.
And I got a guess I did okay that round.
Yeah.
I don't know if we won, but yeah, we did.
Early morning monarch. Oh, finally. Let's go!
Die.
Still here.
Might have died. Traded with.
Oh, we got a disconnect.
Oh, does that mean we're gonna all disconnect? Nope.
It's too
They
far
gotta
in.
just,
It's too far in.
fuck. We're gonna lose, probably.
Okay.
If people had fucking better internet.
Okay.
God, speedrun.
They're waiting for me. You know what?
Oh god. Okay, I traded with Glenn. Getting
Very intense.
intense.
Come back here!
No.
Back here!
Wait, oh god, I got him, I got him.
Ah! Right out of me.
I did okay at the end, I think. I don't know. Probably they won. No, we won! We won with a disc! Ooh, that was good. We won with a disconnect.
I wonder what happened to Blue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whee! Oh! Coming up.
I'm coming.
This.
I launched that out of the way. I launched those missiles already. Fine. Oh.
Get away from me! Go away! Get away! Go away!
No, I don't. Oh god.
Ah!
I didn't know we were playing Animal Crossing. It's Lottie.
Well, you guys have fun with this freaking
This
controller.
is great. They're cream.
Ah! I tried this time. Ah!
Wipe out. Oh god. At least it wasn't a wipeout in the middle of a match.
Hmm. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Just imagine if we have to crack him. Oh my god.
Imagine if
I
this
feel like
actually mattered.
The Kraken probably is worse on stages with more water, right? 'Cause you can
Yeah.
just push him.
Yeah.
You can just push him. So new catalog, new ability. I am now a defender.
Yay.
Change my hat.
Ah.
What's wrong?
Mirror match.
Oh.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Come on. Come on.
Yeah! Yeah!
Water shot. Nova. Oh no. Oh, this one. They got him?
I'm dead.
That person was in the base.
Yeah, they're now in the middle. They're in the middle, so look out.
No, that was early.
No, they're still in the middle.
I got one of them.
Ow. Get 7.
Yeah, someone better get him. Okay.
There.
There, thank you. I almost
Dead! Fuck bucket.
the Kelvin bucket.
Fuck bucket. If you really wanted it to be.
Oh, traded with me and Booyah! Yeah. Yeah, I got the with the suction bomb that fucking slosher.
Go strawberry, go strawberry, go strawberry.
Yeah. I do like the weapon I'm using. It's pretty good. It's just... Yeah. We did better than I thought. Still not a win. It's a Pokemon. I choose you, Squid. No. I choose you, Splatoon. Or a blue one.
I don't know. I am disappointed at the Utapri fandom. Holy fuck. You can't have anything fucking nice. We barely get the fucking movies and shit. But no, gotta complain. Gotta fucking complain.
Get the... Oh, I almost lost.
What? Oh my god! Thank you! Okay. Get it! Ah! Yes, thank you.
that way was
Go
apple.
that way.
Damn it, they're getting control of the man. Oh, there he is. I got one missile off, but it wasn't enough. Oh, how'd that not kill him? That was Flash someone threw a suction bomb and should have killed him.
Fuck, it's a roller. Fuck. Up, middle.
Up.
Keep going, there's a roller. Go. Get a hammer, apparently.
Gotta kill. Please. This way. I don't know. Good question. We did it!
Wow!
Hooray. Alright. Yeah. Curious.
Munchkin! Oh boy, a double battle? Brain, mirror battle. No Pokemon. Oh, alert. I'm sending missiles their way. Got one. Someone fell.
Oh.
Ah! I was behind the box, damn it. I was behind the box!
I'm not going to flash.
Well, now there's a sniper in the middle.
Oh, what? Nico. You leave a 4K. Get him.
I can't.
No, I wasn't saying you.
Help me. Somebody distract the sniper in the middle.
Damn it. Stupid. I was about to with a stupid roar.
I'm running away. Ah! The sniper's behind the box.
We're trying to play from a distance.
Oh, that thing. Where did it?
No! Then the sniper finally got me. Huh. Gonna build it up and pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, leader on the stage is easy.
No, not. Fucking range.
Almost there.
Ah.
I build up my special. Yes!
Ah. Okay, I need you. Fucking move!
Ah, I was there.
Ah. Went down my frustrations to the E-leader.
Oh, I was trying to get him.
Got him!
Nice. For only 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I got Munchkin at that last. I got Munchkin at the last second, and I was like, ugh.
Nice. I want to do like one more.
Okay. So I'm probably just gonna hop off now. Alright.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Worm! Don't know why that was in my head, but worm! No, Chris is gonna do a stream of making ROCs as marketable plushies. Oh, that's tempting! That's tempting. Who am I gonna choose? Like, is it gonna be anyone other than Koji? The Koji brain rot is fucking real. Hey! Is that a 10 times battle? Oh, hot potato, fruit salad. Oh, I don't want to spawn over there. Crap, this matters. And I'm using this shit. Got somebody! Okay. Ah! Ooh, Seraphy. Oh, no, Seraphy! A wipeout, though. I'll take that. Go get this. Go get this. Go get this. Build up my special. Build up my missiles. So I can get some missile juice. All three over there. Alright. Ah, my voice cracked. Ugh. Look up. Thank you. Oh, I can hold my charge? Gee. Is that gonna come in handy? Am I gonna remember it? No. It's I ran. I could send Runner though. I'm gonna send Runner. I'm gonna send Runner. Let's send Runner. Alright. We could go for a little longer, maybe. I think. You know what? We'll end it when we level up the catalog again. I forgot that was a 10 times battle! Yeah! Another shell! Oh, they had a disconnect. Oh my god. Frog kid. That's enough air conditioner for now. Ah! No. I didn't think that would actually reach me, but okay. Fuck it, it's still there. Oh, I made it there! What the fuck? What? I don't know what to do with the dragon. Let's see what we got from the catalog then. Oh. What'd I get? Yeah! I put them in my locker now. Alright, what we get? What's in the mystery box? Gleaming muscle. Alright. Low Tide Turf 4 Legend. Catch of the day! Villain! Alright. That's the title. We might be back at 8 my time, EST, to see the results, if I feel like it. And maybe play a little bit more. We shall see. Moon! Hi, Moon! Alright. Yes, we'll go now. Goodbye! We'll be back tomorrow with another hour Hakuoki and then doing as much as we can in the Splatfest. Bye-bye!